Good morning, everybody. Welcome to today's session, October the 6th. We are going to start with this, okay? In this unit, now we are going to practice. We are going to have an extra practice for listening section, okay? Into the listening section. And obviously, we are going to start with a central question. We are going to start with a central question about this, okay? In this case, Melanie Baque, start reading the number 1. Melanie Baque. Melanie Baque, okay.
Sí, ¿sí me escucha?
Yes.
Okay. What's your favorite way to experience a story? Put the ideas in order. More favorite, less favorite. Share you answer with the class.
Okay, what is the central question, Melanie?
Experiencia favoritas.
No, but in English, what is the question?
Favorite experience a story.
Okay, your favorite way to experience and start. Okay, in this case, what is your personal answer, Melanie? You are going to select about this. What is the answer? Which one you select?
A song.
A song, any other?
And comic.
A comic, it could be, okay, right? Camila Ambrosi. Camila Ambrosi. Okay, Camila? What's your favorite way to experience a story, Camila?
Is a comic.
Only a comic? Only the comic?
Mm-hmm.
Or any other one? Only a comic?
Only a comic. A book.
A book. It could be a book. Okay, that's very good. The last one, please. Ricardo Reyes. What's your favorite way to experience a story, Reyes, Ricardo?
Mándeme.
What is your answer? What's your favorite way to experience a story, Carlos?
A book.
A book, only a book. Okay. Only a book?
Yes.
Any other? Any other?
And comic.
A comic. Okay, that's right.
Yes.
So there are so many people that enjoy. For example, there are people that prefer a film, a movie. Others prefer an audio book. For example, in YouTube, you have some audio books available a lot. And other people prefer that other person reads the stories about that, okay? That is interesting about this. Now we go to the next part. In this section, we are going to have the multiple choice task exam. Remember that this book refers specifically to international certifications exams, and obviously into the activities always take some special topics for the exam. In this case, we're going to focus into the multiple choice. What is the multiple choice? Okay. What is the multiple choice? The multiple choice is the sentence. The multiple choice is the sentence and the options A, B, and C. Remember, what is the multiple choice option? When you have a sentence, and a statement, a question, and you have to select A, B, or C. This option to select A, B, or C is a multiple choice question. In this case, we have this block of multiple choice question, activity number 3. Activity number 3. Please, Anthony Cauja, start reading activity number 3, please.
Listen to a radio interview with a boy called Eddie. For each question, choose the correct answer.
Okay. All of you are going to listen. All of you are going to listen. Okay. And you are going to select the answers. Remember that at the end of the book, you have the scripts for that. Okay. But I prefer that you take the time to listen and obviously to listen to the conversation. Okay. 1, 2, and 3.
Are you a writer? Do you know anyone who loves stories? Well, keep listening. With us, we have Eddie, a fan of a different way of telling stories called a story slam. So what actually is a story slam?
Basically, it's an event for story lovers, but it's different from a book club because people listen to writers read their own work. Each person has 5 minutes to read their story aloud to the audience. There are usually about 20 speakers in each slam, but it isn't a competition with a prize, so you don't win anything. At the end, people just vote for the story they like best.
How did you first hear about the idea of a story slam?
I'd like to say that it was my idea, but I first read about it online. A teenager from Washington blogged about a slam she went to. I mentioned the idea to my friends, but no one was very interested. Then, an American teacher joined our school, and he organised the first story slam for the students.
What happened at that first event?
We were all very nervous, of course, but everything went well. The teacher gave us lots of advice, and we practiced reading aloud to make them sound interesting. Someone told a ghost story, another person did science fiction, and there were lots of funny stories too. I wrote about something that really happened.
Oh? What was your first story?
Well, I was walking through a clothes shop when my friend messaged me. I wasn't looking where I was going and I knocked into some people. No one got annoyed or anything. Then, suddenly, I walked right into a tall mirror and I said sorry to the person opposite. Then I realised it was me. It didn't hurt, but everyone in the shop was laughing. My face went bright red.
So, what do you like best about story slams?
I enjoy being creative, but that's not the most important thing. For me, it's the audience. Having a group of people there to react to your ideas is great. There's nothing better. And it doesn't matter if they don't choose your story as the best.
In the future, do you think you'll become a professional writer?
That would be an interesting life, but it's also difficult to earn money. And writing for me is just for fun. I'm going to continue with it, but not as a full-time job. To be honest, I'm not sure what I'm going to do when I leave school.
Okay, so you have the opportunity. Anthony, sentence number 1.
A story slam is an event for people who like
Who like? What is the answer?
competing to win money for a story.
Is incorrect. Okay, in the story it says, people listen to writers read their own work. Each person has 5 minutes to read their story aloud to the audience. For that reason, the correct answer is letter B. Continue with the number 2, Anthony.
2. Eddie first hear about the story and learn from.
What is the answer?
A trip to the United States.
A trip to the United States is incorrect. It's the letter C. Because I first read about it online. A teenager from Washington blogged about the slum she went to. Okay. Continue, please. The next question. Thank you. Alison Ruiz, number 3.
Where was Edith Fear studying Islam like?
Okay.
Is People studying on different sites.
Types, are you sure? Oh my goodness. Okay.
No,
It's
no.
okay. It's okay. Right? Read the stories of different types. Number 4.
In their feed, Eddie wrote about a time he'd feel
Uh-huh. How he felt about to read the story.
is A.
A, embarrassed. Okay, very good. Continue, please. Thank you. Continue with the number 5. Joel, number 5.
Uh, I I have I have the opportunity to creative or
Yeah. The
getting
letter B. What is the letter? A, B, or C?
it's
Sorry?
I
A, the letter A. Do you
I
consider is the letter A? Is incorrect.
no.
Okay, because says for me, it's the audience having a group of people there to react to your ideas is great. There's nothing better. Okay, Joel, continue with the number 6.
A ver. Sería sí, sí.
The letter C, okay, is incorrect. He won't give up writing. What is the reason? I'm going to continue with it, but not as a full-time job, okay? Those are the answers for this. Remember, we have the block of the answers. Correct the errors, please. Correct the errors, please, okay? For the questions.
Me puede poner la 4.
Okay, number 2, 3, and 4. Okay. 5 and 6.
Ya me, la 6.
6.
Espérate.
Okay. That's very good. Okay.
Ya me.
That is the part that were practicing this kind. Something that now we are going to use and we are going to identify is about the grammar reference, okay? Something that I want that you pay attention is about the grammar reference. In the middle of the book, you have the information about this. Please, Nicolas, start reading.
Explore grammar. Read the grammar box and complete the table.
Okay, just wait a minute. I need to read the grammar reference first, okay? I need to read the grammar reference first. Start.
Someone, annoying, nothing, everything, etc. Words like someone, nothing, etc. are the indefinite pronouns. We use them to talk about a person or a thing when we don't know who, what is it, or when is it not important to know. People, someone, annoying, everyone, anyone, everyone, no one. Things, something, anything, everything, nothing.
Stop for a moment. Stop for a moment, okay? Attention to this. We have, in this case, some indefinite pronouns. Those words are indefinite pronouns. In this case, talk about a person or an object when we don't know who or what is, or is not important to know. In this case, we talk about for people, we use someone and anyone, everyone, and no one. For objects or things, we use something, anything, everything, and nothing. Okay? Remember, those are identified for different aspects of this. And those are considered indefinite pronouns. Now we are going to identify when I have to use each one. When I have to use. Continue, Nicolas.
We use someone and something in positive sentences.
For example?
Someone told a ghost story.
Okay. Continue.
We use anyone and anything in negative sentences and questions. You don't win anything. Did anyone call?
Okay.
We use no one and nothing in positive sentences to mean not anything and not anyone.
Continue.
There's nothing in this box. No one liked the story. We use everything and everyone in all forms. We use them with a singular verb. Everything is ready. Why is everyone laughing?
Okay. What is the conclusion for this? Attention. What is the conclusion for this? The first one that we have to use says someone and something. Only for positive sentences. Did you see? Affirmative sentences. Esto es exactamente igual cuando utilizábamos some y cuando utilizábamos any. ¿Se acuerdan que cuando utilizamos some es solamente en oraciones afirmativas, respuestas afirmativas, y que any utilizábamos solamente para preguntas y respuestas negativas? ¿Se acuerdan de eso que trabajamos mucho? Esto pasa exactamente lo mismo en la ubicación de este tipo de pronoun. ¿Cuál es la única diferencia? Que obviamente todos los que terminan en one, someone, anyone, one, todos los que terminan en one son para identificar people. Y todos los que terminan en thing para identificar los objetos. Vamos a utilizar someone y vamos a utilizar something. Miren por favor cómo los vamos agrupando. Miren cómo los vamos agrupando. Someone y something for positive sentences. ¿Se da cuenta? ¿Estamos hasta ahí? Vamos ahora con anyone, anyone and anything. Utilizamos anyone y utilizamos anything only for negative and questions. Did you see? Nos vamos ahora a everyone and everything. We use everything and everyone en todas las formas. Siempre y cuando utilice ¿qué cosa? Un singular verb. ¿Y cuál es el singular verb? Is. Is. ¿Sí se da cuenta? Y me voy al otro formato donde tengo no one and nothing, donde voy a utilizar no one and nothing with positive sentences. Cuando quiero decir que es not necessary in this, does not anything or no anyone. Normalmente este nothing, para cuando yo digo que no hay nada, que no hay nadie, normal it's used with there's or at the beginning of the sentence. That is the structure that we have here into this part, okay? The same structure that we are going to use to do the following exercise. Attention to this, okay? We are going to complete this chart according to this information that we were working according to that. Attention to this. Pay attention to the following. Continue reading, please, Dana.
People. Someone, anyone, everyone, no one. Things. Something, anything, everything, nothing.
Very good, okay? Please complete the chart in your books. Complete the chart in your books. Quickly, please. Complete the charts in your books. So quickly, please, okay? Ready?
Ready.
Okay, very good. Now that we have been working with this, okay, now we continue with the next block. We are going to identify in the number 5, we are going to identify activity number 5, Bolívar Felipe. Activity number 5.
Choose the correct word to complete the tips.
To complete the tips, okay? Number one,
The preferred presentation. Presenting in front of an audience is one of the hardest things to do.
yeah.
Here
Continue,
are
continue.
some tips to help you.
Okay, continue.
One, ask some time to watch your participants start with sometime fun, funny, or surprising.
Okay, in the number one, Bolivar, what is for the number one?
At sometime.
Ask something. Are you sure? Someone. Ask someone. Okay, continue with the number two. What is for the number two?
Watch sometime.
Sorry?
To watch your participants and start with sometime.
With something. Something. Okay, continue. Continue.
Type something till the experts finish and don't do anything.
Anything. Okay, say nothing. Say nothing. Okay, and don't do anything. Continue. Comparing ideas.
Leave no one in the group. Oh, and don't make
And don't make
and John felt like
anyone. Anyone. And don't make anyone feel what?
silent.
Feel silly. Feel silly. Please complete the information, everybody. Complete the information, everybody. Quickly. Complete the information, everybody. Remember, someone, something, nothing, anything, no one, anyone. Okay. Dime, Samuel.
Miss, el cadete Ariel Zúñiga y Misael López están enfermos y no podían conectarse.
Sí,
Okay. Thank you very much.
van a conectar porque están enfermos.
Okay. Thank you very much for assisting. Nada de gravedad.
No,
Nada de gravedad.
No tanto.
solo dolor de cuerpo y de cabeza. Dice.
Oh,
Solamente
viral. Okay, that's right. Okay, very good. Okay, we finished this part of the activity. We finished this part of the activity, okay? And obviously we'll continue with the next part, okay? A ver, yo voy a, antes de pasar a las tutorías, vamos a hacer lo siguiente. Okay, we are going to have an extra practice for the past progressive form. Remember that is the unit that we were working with that into the past progressive form. Estaba revisando las actividades de la plataforma de lo que han estado trabajando y veo que hay una gran confusión con el pasado progresivo. Quiero que pongan atención porque lo que van a hacer a continuación tiene que ver con esta parte de grammar que vimos la semana pasada y que veo que no ha quedado afianzada. ¿Ok? Attention.
I'm Ben. Today we're going to learn about past continuous tense. Come on. Past continuous tense is also known as past progressive tense. We form past continuous tense with subject like I, plus was or were, here it's was, plus a verb like eat, plus ing, ing. I was eating. We often use past continuous tense for longer actions in the past that have been interrupted. Like this. Last week I was walking across the street when Supergirl jumped in front of me. Yesterday I was studying at school when Supergirl jumped in front of me. Last Last year, I was playing games with Superboy when Supergirl jumped in front of me. He was walking when he saw a camel. They were camping when it started to rain. We often use the past continuous tense to tell the background of a story. Like this. The sun was shining and the sheep were eating as I walked through the field. Birds were singing and people were running as she walked into the park. We also use the past continuous tense for actions that started in the past and finished at a later time in the past. Like this. He was working overtime last night. Here are some of the key words we use with past continuous. When. She was eating when the phone rang. While. I was playing golf while she was fishing. Always and constantly. She was always biting her nails. He was constantly talking in class. And words like all day and all evening. They were playing games all day. I was doing homework all evening.
Thanks for watching.
Something that
She was
I want.
always biting class.
Okay, wait a minute.
All evening, they were playing.
Okay. Something that I need that you pay attention is that we form the past continuous using was or were and the verb with the ing form. Remember, was or were with the verbs with the ing form. Remember that in these tenses also use when and also use while. Also, we have expressions like always and constantly. When we're using always and constantly, it's not only for the present simple. Also, we use these two frequency adverbs we can use with was or were, always or constantly, and the verb with the ing form. The other expressions that sometimes we can use is all day or all evening. And it's important these keywords to identify to do this kind of activities. Now we go to the link that you received about this. Now we go to the link that you received, okay? In this link, you have the same form. In this link, you have the same form. The use of the past progressive was, were, and the ing form, or wasn't or weren't, and the ing form, okay? That is happening specifically about that. And he also using while or when. En este documento que ustedes tienen aquí, ¿verdad? Si ustedes ven, tienen el use of it, que es lo que hemos visto en el video, se van a ir a la parte inferior, a la parte de abajo. Si se da cuenta que dice exercises 1, 2, 3 and grammar test. Aquí hay 4 ejercicios en un primer bloque. Luego hay 6 ejercicios en un segundo bloque. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. ¿Cuántos bloques en total tienen? Tienen 10. Anoten en su cuaderno o en su libro. Tiene 10 bloques de ejercicios. Va a ingresar a cada uno de ellos y los va a completar de esta manera. Por ejemplo, exercise number 1. Doy el primer ejemplo. Exercise number 1. Me voy al primer ejemplo y tengo complete the sentences with the past progressive. Usted comienza a completar la información. Yo obviamente no tengo el tiempo en este momento. Usted comienza a completar la información, ¿verdad? Cuando ya la tiene completa, toma una captura de pantalla y la pega bien bonito en Word. Toma una captura de pantalla solo del ejercicio. Toma una captura de pantalla solo del ejercicio y la pega bien bonito en Word. Cuando ya está lista, completa, la captura y la pega en Word. Luego hace el check-in, luego hace el check-in, luego hace el check-in. Y cuando usted hace el check-in, ¿verdad? Hace clic en el check-in, le va a salir su resultado o score. You are going to get the final score. A ese check-in, cuando le sale el resultado y su score, también le va a hacer una captura de pantalla bien bonita y la va a pegar. Es decir, que de cada ejercicio usted tiene un antes y un después. De cada ejercicio usted tiene un antes y un después. ¿Estamos claros? Y así continuamos. Ok, continuamos con el 2, con el 3 y así sucesivamente. Dime.
O sea, a ver, primero, antes de poner el check, primero tomamos una foto, más o menos como el procedimiento, ¿no?
Sí, con todo completo. Y después tomas otra imagen, otra captura cuando ya hayas realizado el check. Con el score. ¿Alguien más? ¿Alguien más?
Y ya cuando ya completamos todo, ¿por dónde lo mandamos?
No. Una vez que usted completa todo y va a hacer esto, que ya vamos a empezar en la segunda parte de la sesión se va a caer. La sesión se va a caer, ingresamos todos de nuevo. Que voy a la segunda explicación. La sesión se va a caer, ingresamos todos de nuevo. ¿Ok?